Yo, one more time. The Clown Father is here. Welcome to Shout Out 7 of 2020. The fucking lockdown shout out. The ill shout out. Anyway, yeah. Welcome. Can you hear me? This is indeed Yanti Lewitt. I'm not too sure. Anyway, Dealans is his producer's name. And this is a remix of the Clown Jewels. If you want to remix the Clown Jewels, tap me up for some stems and I'll send them out to you. Yeah, John, honestly, Power Poop episode is a go. You have no idea, literally. I've shit about 7 times today and it's been fucking water. Anyway, welcome to the fucking show. You have been listening to a remix of The Clown Jewels. The Clown Jewels is me, the War Minstrel, and Doghouse. We are all fucking awesome producers, and this is a remix. It's a good track. The only thing I will say, Yanti, is the highs are quite high and the lows are quite low. Try and boost them a little bit, but other than that, we are all good. Okay, so welcome to the Shout Out 7. It's me. There's no co-host. And I'm ill as fuck. Shaking, sweating. I do not have a cold. Do not have the virus. So let's fucking move on to our first track, shall we? Baphomet. I am the great Cornholio. I am the great Cornholio. I am the great Cornholio. You will beloved my bunghole. I am the great Cornholio. I am the great Cornholio. I am the great Cornholio. I guess this is very COVID. I am the great Cornholio. I am the great Cornholio. So Yanti, straight up 9 for that track. My bunghole will ask the questions. Yes, Jacob DeBecky, self-isolation clown. It's alright, Zach, don't worry about the Skype. We're not using Skype now, we're going to use Messenger. It's easier. The laptop, the Mac is just there. I just wanted to get into the show a little bit before I do that. Roger Jennings, I believe I sent you the stems. I am unsure about that, but I've sent out about 40 stem packs at the moment, so... I am the great Cornholio. I am the great Cornholio. I am the great Cornholio. I need Kippy for my bunghole. So yeah, you are here for a new music fix. Chances are you've never heard this before, seeing as though it's only got how many plays on it? 15 plays. I need Kippy for my bunghole. My God, there are 72 people watching. Jesus fucking Christ. We're only into the first track, for fuck's sake. Oh. Yeah, literally 20 minutes before air, I was literally going to cancel. Robin Lavender, the show must go on, mate. The show must go on. Are you threatening me? In these stressful times, you got to try and be as fucking... as normal as possible, and this is as normal as I can possibly be on a Tuesday night for you people. I'll go and get the dog in a minute as the co-host. Pip, I've noticed that they've started putting subtitles up on what I say as well, and they beep out all the swear words, so it's hilarious. Says maybe I caught something from the puppy. Yeah, quite possibly, mate. Who knows? Right, Daniel, I like this track. I want to say joke track, but that's not right. It's a non-serious track, which is fucking excellent. You need a couple more words from Beavis in there, just to break it up a bit. There are plenty of things that he says about his TP for his bunghole. I think it's a work in progress, so I'm gonna give you a 7.5 for it. Like where it was going, bit minimal at the moment. I imagine you'll do more to it. Next up, Mood Shaper. Got no scores in at the moment. Yes, it did indeed have a funky groove for that one. Laura Dixon's in the place, Barry White's in the place, Genocide's in the place, Pip Johns is in the place, Jamie Fitzgrade, Max, Dominic, Jacob, there's fucking loads of people in the place. Jen says straight out for shits and giggles. Yeah, absolutely. If there was some more... Oh, it's you saying it. Hold on, am I reading that right? Who is that? Apparently, it is Daniel Baphomet saying it over the top of it. Add some more in, fella. Add some more in. Like I say, we're going to do a more extended show tonight, so you're going to get probably more of your tracks played. Chances are I'm going to have to disappear for a shit at some point, though. Coffee is not a good idea. I love the way people are picking out what made that last track, and he says, yeah, an 808 on that last track, man. Seriously doubt it, seeing as I imagine it was made with an E2. Let's bash the E2. Join me tomorrow when we talk more about groove boxes and shit. I'm going to set my system up so that it's got nothing but groove boxes in it, and we're going to chat about groove boxes. I'm going to bash the fucking shit out of this piece of nonsense. But just because, well, I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. Am I right, Daniel? Are you making that on a thingy? Yes, it is very quiet, this one, Genocide. I will completely agree with you. I'm going to try and... There we go. Yanti says, no, maybe switch to water. Man, I do not like the taste of water. This is Mood Shaper. I'm not too sure who Mood Shaper is as a person, so I'm going to go and check. Oh, it's Jamie Brady. Ah, okay. Right, well, first thing, you need a master on this one, fella. Yeah, Laura, I'm going to do the call in a bit. I'm not feeling too great, and I don't fancy that chaos this evening too much. There she is, VK Collins. Proper Rabbit Mixes says, I am it. Am I me? I hope so. Very build it as dancing EDM. Do not build anything as dancing EDM. I imagine you're going to get a wider audience for it, but this is acid house, man. Mood Shaper, acid test, no going back. Like Pip said, this track has got all that it needs. Roger, this is what I drink, mate. Rio, stuff's lush. Doesn't do me any good, I know that. My God, there's 81 people online. Fuck me, we haven't had 81 people online since we were pushing the URL like a motherfucker back nearly 2 years ago. Rob Lavender says, love this. I thought you might. It's got a very... Amy Buffum says, crazy frog. Rung, dang, 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 dang. Proper Having It event says, I'm having Facebook technicals, not some sort of crisis. Yeah, everything is here for this track. It's not really up my right up my street because it's a touch slower and a little bit more leans more towards the housey side of things. It's done well, just needs a master. Atari shares I shared a lot. Thank you very much, my man. Yanti's giving it nightcats already. Well, we're almost at the end of it now. Oh, it's a 7-minute track. I might not play the whole 7 minutes because I think we get the idea. Genocide says needs mixing but a groovy 7. I agree. I think that's where I'm going to stick it as well. Alright, and we're off to a flying start. Oh, Mr. Spoon. Me and Mr. Spoon. Internals. This should be dark. And this track is private, so it's an exclusive. Well, my energy seems to have picked up a little bit, so that's good. This This is not what I expected. SPAN. If you put a track in, it will definitely be played, regardless of. It will definitely be played. But if you put your track in after number 30 in the thread, it's going to get played next week. I think we're getting scores in for the last one. Matt Rogers gives it an 8. Amy Buffton says 3 cats sounds like an olden days ringtone. Yeah, agreed. Like I say, it was a little dated. There's some acid in there. I wonder how she's making that acid noise, because all of her stuff is modular. Touch crazy, but well more musical than anything else she's put in. Yeah. David Johnson's put it perfectly. Nice sounds, but everything thrown in at once. Is touch cluttered. Oh, apparently there's no hardware. My God, Tearspoon is in. Not this tune, apparently. This tune is not hardware. Oh my! That would explain why it sounds very, very different to the stuff that you usually put in. Genocide says too many elements. And Laura Dixon likes the bleepy sounds. Pips put it really nicely. This is some sick future dub acid. Honestly, Mr. Spoon is a great artist, and if you ever see her name on a fucking flyer, make sure you get that. It's something to behold, I'm not joking. I think I've seen her 3 times now. Last time I chickened out a plane, and I still owe somebody a gig because of it. Oh, it was not in a good space. I'm going to give you an 8 for that one, Mr. Spoon. I liked it. It was a bit hectic. But it was more musical than your other stuff, which is kind of just grindy type beats. So yeah, good track. Okay, we are Duncan Mabry's next, a name I see a lot. I believe he had a track in when I was on the Boombastic Boys show the other week. Naga78. That is a strange name to be picking, my friend. Naga, Naga 78. I'd like to know where you got it from. Ooh, cat hop. You are in the right place, my man. Paulie Kennedy agrees with everybody else and says this is a bit messy. Jacob, I think I've got the pair of pants that I was wearing for nearly 4 days still lurking around the house somewhere. Honestly, I haven't cleaned up. No one's coming over. My room's a mess. But we got a dog. Spoon says, I'm very messy. This is true. Naga78, the coughing cat hip hop. Okay, you've caught my attention, I like it, but now you've got to go somewhere. Jacob says, kind of dubstep. Yeah, kinda. Duncan says, I'm a Buddhist. Naga is a type of unseen being. I like that. Jacob says, I like dubstep. 8.8. So, I hope everybody out there is having a good time, locked fucking in. I am going fucking mental. No deadlines to work to, you know. Can't see my girlfriend because she's fucking miles away and the police will stop me if I go. Fucking bullshit. Hey, Ricky's in the place. Michael Hyman, bit basic, but low and slow, 7+. Yanti wants to see some vocals over the top of it. Claudio is in the building. Mo! Mate, get your fucking thinking head back on and make some music. When was the last time you put a track into the show? It was before you got a new girlfriend, wasn't it? Mariel says, definitely cats for the coughing cats. How's my breathing today, people? Can you hear me breathe? I like it. I like the noises in it. It needs, like, Mr. Spoon's track was a little bit too much going on. This maybe be a little bit too stripped back, but I guess that's what dubstep is. Atari was giving it a 7.5 and Genocide says it's an 8 from her. Charlie Brown, how's it going, my love? Not seen you since No Man's Land. Oh my god, Yancy says 8.5, but maybe because I'm not into dub. That's fucking excellent scores if you're not into dub. Jason Mars says 7, but not my thing. Yeah, you will hear that a lot. Not my cup of tea, but I'll give it a 7. I would have liked to have seen a few more elements going on in there just to lift it from where it was. But other than that, good track. Okay. Oh, yes! Big player in the league. Big player in the league. Oh, shit. Jacob, did you send me a video for this?
COVID-19.
Hi, my name is...
You cheeky cunt.
COVID-19.
Hi, my name is...
COVID-19.
Duncan Mabry says it's cat hop, not dubstep. Is that actually a genuine category? Is cat hop something that is actually out there? Are you telling us this for sure? Dwayne gave it an 8 and Matt Rogers gave it a 9.
COVID-19. The Chinese authorities notified the world that a virus was spreading through their communities. In the following months, it spread to other countries.
You never know what you're going to get from Jacob.
Within days. This virus is the severe acute respiratory syndrome-related coronavirus.
Base faces all over the place. 2 more people come online and we've hit 90. Come on!
This virus is the severe acute respiratory
When Slim Shady gets infected, COVID-10. Apparently Zach Beard is on the toilet.
This virus is the severe acute respiratory syndrome-related coronavirus 2.
Hi, my name is... Hi, my name is...
Dave Larson says cat hop totally sounds legit. Logie Bearsby is in the building. Oh, you sent me your video, didn't you? Must make sure I've got that. Tonight's show will be ending with Logie Bearsby, and I'm going to make sure his video shows because we haven't shown any of his videos for the past couple of shows that he's been on.
Hi, my name is...
Coronavirus 2.
VK says 10 viral agents.
Yes. My name is...
Genocide says nice beat programming. That's Jacob all over. He loves his glitch.
Coronavirus 2. Coronavirus 2.
Angry reacts because it's not a free download. Tap Jacob, Jimmy the Scavenger. How's it going, my man? Talk about Jacob. I'm sure I'll let you have a copy. Kane says 9.5 cats, and rightly so. Genocide 9 hazmat suits. Agreed. I need a wee, people.
Hi, my name is... Hi, my name is...
Coronavirus 2.
Hi, my name is...
Coronavirus 2.
Hi, my name is...
Coronavirus 2.
This is going down very well.
Coronavirus 2.
Ty Payne says not my cup of tea 7.
Coronavirus
It's a very good point, people. Take your phone, the one that you're watching me on right now.
Coronavirus 2.
Take a picture of yourself watching the URL.
Coronavirus 2. Virus.
And send it my way.
Virus.
There's me. Do the same. Take a picture of yourself watching the URL and send it my way. So this track has just a little bit of everything. Straight up 9, Jacob. Absolutely straight up 9. Not even going to fucking argue. Got an element of comedy. You knew where the music was going. Cheeky sample. Like it a lot. Nick Summers gave it an 8.5. Okay, next up we have Marios Lucas. I am manic. That is loud as fuck. Right, well I have noticed a distinct theme in this thread. Breakbeat, dubstep. Where's the techno, people? Not that I'm minding. Bear White gave it a 7 and Laura Dixon gave it a 9.9. Again, dance EDM. This is not dance EDM, people. Surely not. Amy Buffy says that was a good 9 cats, grungy. Barry White says grungy. Jane's in the place, how's it going, my love? Where would I put this? This is aggressive. No, that's not right. Ruben says Keith Flint approves. Yeah, I believe he does. Alan Crawford has sent us a photo. Get on it, people. You want to create community? You want to create bringing together? I'm trying. I really, really am. But I need you guys to do your bit as well. The producers put in. The viewers, they turn up. Let's keep it going through the week. Alright, it's getting hot here. Scavenger says likes it a lot. Bagley says now we're talking. Raymond wants to see my nipples for some reason. Oh man, I need some sun. Hold on, just for your viewing pleasure. Oh. 12 stone, people. I wonder if this lost me anybody. It's got elements of the Prodigy, elements of the Freestylers. Atari Huma's giving it the first 10 of the night. Tim Jenkins has just turned up. You're a little bit late, fella. Genocide headbanging 9, I agree. I suppose we should kind of set up that then, really. Amy's just sent us a photo. Excellent. I believe Amy's just sent us a couple of pics as well. Bang on, people. I like it a lot, but it's been kind of doing this for a while. The initial idea, I'm going to give you an 8.5. Track itself, 7.9. Not enough movement going on in it. The idea is great, but there's no dynamics. It's just sausage. You can see that from the thingy. Great fucking track though. Terry Oxby's in a place. And I should point out that Marios Lucas does all of this shit on an iPad on the way to work on a bus every fucking morning, or not anymore, as the case may be. I'm guessing he's got time to fanny around at home and do that shit now. And here he is. He says, yeah, but needs more work, lost the main track sample, etc. Need to revisit it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Timothy Leary's up next. He's actually given this a name. Oh no, he hasn't. He's called it Untitled again. Jamie Scavenger loved the last one. Why does the stream keep crashing, Jamie Fitzgrade? Because everybody and his fucking dog have only got Facebook now to communicate with everybody. It's littered with fucking... Everybody's jumped out of the woodwork. I've had like 6 offers to do live streams. It's like, people, calm down a little bit. Let's all amalgamate into one big live stream and, you know, push that rather than all these thousands of little ones that are going on and getting nowhere. What can I say? And I've got a live stream on Saturday night, providing things don't go dark tomorrow, which I am very much looking forward to. But we're not here to talk about conspiracy theories, unless you want to. Jacob says, where's the new dog? The new dog at the moment is asleep downstairs. I shall go and wake him up in a minute and drag him up here, because the damn thing's just the cutest little fucker in the world. Yes, Jason, this does look like it goes places. It's not like just that one fat sausage. There's bits and pieces going on. Dynamics. Excellent. Mike Heineman sent us a pic. Thank you very much. It's called it Acid Core. Acid core is one of those genres that just kind of encompasses a whole bunch of stuff that got an acid line in it and a kick drum, and it's quite fast. Rob says, where's the techno? I don't go through these. I don't know what they are. Well, I feel better. Jacob says Crystal Production. Atari gives it a 9.5. I guess we're talking about this one. Timothy Leary's listening to us. He's not giving us everything all in one. There is structure to this. It's good. 8 from David Johnson. Love the acid coming in gently, but I hope it gets aggressive from Jason Marsh. Roman's giving it a 10. Mario's giving it an 8. Yes, Daniel. All of DNA's tracks are untitled. I get that's his thing. Mario says definitely 9.5 cats and dogs on this one. Vera's giving it an 8.5. Jacob Becky says 9.5. Structure and worth. Mario Picato, that's really good. Jen's giving it a solid 8, Clay's giving it an 8, John Coffey's giving it an 809. Yes, Jason, it does indeed make you listen to them all. But it's kind of it's like anti promotion. You know, if you like a particular track, unfortunately you've got to search for when it was put up rather than, you know. Elvira says 8 Spacey Cats. Yeah. We've seen Timothy Leary's stuff for a good 2 years or stuff. This is good progress. This is good progress. This is not too muddy. There's good movement in it. There's dynamics. It's nice. Sergio Mantas just sent us a picture. Excellent. Serge is just giving it a 10. Elvira says Daniel Callis gives it a 10. Jason Marsh is giving it 8.5 sanitary wipes. Dwayne, yes, absolutely, I can tell Jess you're sorry. But what are you sorry for? What'd you do? I'm going to give you a 9 on this one, mate. It's nicely done. You can hear everything you're doing, and it's structured in a really, really good way. Like I say, DNA and Mars the Wolf have got a very similar style. So that was DNA, who is Timothy Leary. And next up, we have the Leaf Yospa. No, we don't.
The moment you realise you've drilled through an electric cable.
Word from our sponsors.
The moment you realise that doesn't just mean no telly on the wall, but no telly full stop. The moment you realise you've got British Gas Home Care. And not just your electrics, but your plumbing, heating and drains are all covered. So the moment you've got a problem, make it our problem. British Gas, here to solve. Search British Gas Home Care.
Well, let's hope you can follow through on that British Gas in the next couple of coming months. Acid-laced sub-account. Gave us a lot there at the beginning there, Leaf. Time for the commercial, says Atari. You listen to Leaf up.
What do you want to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Cookie. Try to take over the world.
Member of the family. I just made the poor bugger up. So small. We're thinking of calling him Bud. But I will do a poll in the next couple of days on the URL, and if my mum decides that the name's good enough, then it'll stick. Nice to have a bit of techno there, Leaf.
What do you want to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Cookie. Try to take over the world.
fell off my bed earlier. Yeah, I just want to cuddle a little bugger as well. I imagine he's just going to do nothing but fall asleep on my lap. So, useless co-host this one. Alan Crawford likes Bird. Jacob DeBecky's giving this one a 9.4. Oh my god, Genocide says it's very much like Richie Hawtin. Jesus Christ, Leaf. That's good. And he's labelled it properly. He's called it techno. It is definitely techno. And I do believe that the acid line is coming from a TD3, Behringer's TD3. I have a yellow TD3 on the way, but it's stuck in fucking China because everything's ground to a halt at the moment, and they can't give me a date of when it's going to get sent out. They said it was going to get sent out tomorrow, and that is not the fucking case. Anyway, Leaf, I'm going to give you a solid 9 on that one. Nice, little bit hectic, but very good techno, nonetheless. Okay, the 60s shift, Peach Boy Boogie, the Quarantine Cut. Okay, straight away, this could benefit from a master. Oh boy. Okay, so Laura agrees with Genocide, Defo, Richie Horton-tastic. I've seen the fucking off. Yeah, this could do with a master. Well, Amy, I don't actually have a TD3 on the way. I bought it, I paid for it, it's still in fucking China. So... As predicted. I'll take him back downstairs in a minute. I think it's a bit mean to force him to listen to music. Peter says, I want Pudge. Pudge is pissed right off with me at the moment. You would not believe it. Yeah, Alan, the track's good. Nice soulful vocal. Yeah, the track is good. The track is good. Just needs a master. Okay, maybe I didn't order it, Buff. Maybe you ordered it. Yancy says, sounds very trancy. I agree. Motherfucker is noisy. Mario says, sounds a bit muddy, but the track's good, needs more EQ in and stuff. 7, yeah, I agree with you. Just going to take the dog back. we go. Mic's back on. Yeah, thank you very much. Well, technically the phone lines are open, so if you want to call me on my messenger, go do it. This track's about to end. Let's see who we get. Mike should be on now, Jeds. Oliver Gould to the place. Sounding good, thank you very much. Should be able to hear me now. Try again, Amy. It's not coming through to the Mac. It did this in practice. Who's calling me or where they're calling from. Where is that coming from? How is that coming out? No, right, people, don't call me on the account with the headphones. Call me on the pink haired account. Yeah, right, I know why. Hold on a minute, people. Hold on a minute. I know why. I'm on the wrong fucking thing. You listen to this. And I'll set this up. I'll get it going. Wait, people. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. It's not going to come through yet. Stop. Stop calling me, people! Stop calling me! Flat 7 for that one. Needs some EQing doing to it, but other than that, I think it'd be a great tune. Right, we're 10 tracks down. Give me a minute, people. I'll load up the next one, and then we'll get it on. Oh, it's Clyde Lane. Ooh, you're in for some serious fucking sidetracks, people.
In fact, I don't think we know anything.
Probably mastered up the arsehole as well, so watch the volume.
It's something that we all share, but it's also something that we...
Stop calling me, people!
Individually. But maybe our individual consciousnesses are something like the manifestations of something that's a more unified consciousness underneath. I mean, that's hardly the original idea. But it does seem to be the case that under some circumstances, there are neurological transformations that make that link more apparent. Assuming that the link exists, and they can say, well, no, they're just producing a delusion. But the funny thing about delusions is that...
Right, wait until this track's finished, then we'll do another call-in segment.
Delusion.
Laura, I am going to call people individually, don't worry, and only one person can come through at any one time.
You got to think, well, how do you know if something's a delusion?
Yeah, give it a bit. It's because I was trying to use Internet Explorer and it wants to use Chrome. Now I'm set up on Chrome. Let's not call when the tracks are in because I've got to turn the tracks down to be able to talk to you people because it doesn't work otherwise. So give it a minute and we'll call somebody in. Again, solid side trance from Clyde Lane. He did say to start at 2 minutes in, but it's an extended show tonight, so who gives a fuck? As in, like, we'll just play the whole thing. Bear White says, tell the person to call in. I quite like this, a random fucking whichever one comes through first, I'll answer. I just wish I liked Psytrance a little bit more. Yeah, Daniel, I think you're about 2 tracks away, mate. I would more than happily like you to talk whilst it's playing. Oh, Dwayne's is in as well. Oh, you got some good tracks coming up, people. Mike Hyman says, love a bit of Psy, 9 out of 10. Paydum Tech says 8.9. Yeah, for Psytrance, it's really, really good. I don't like Psytrance that much. It is stunning, crafted well, put together nicely, peaks and troughs, there's dynamics in it. Stephen Stickney says 8 cats and Jane gives it an 8. It's great. Clyde says, Psy rules my life. That for a lot of people it does, mate, for a lot of people it does. And again, like Amy says, it's the sound of drugs. When you are on drugs and you are at a party, this sounds great. Literally, if the Thought Police are coming, I'm fucked. Alright?
And the answer that has to be like something like
Dynamics. Not dynamics. Just winding up Alan here. Yanti's giving it a 9.75 and Bear White says mastered. And yes, I believe it has been mastered. I had to turn it down a little bit. 150 BPM apparently. Chaotic Delusion from Cloud. Cloud, your production is on fucking point, mate. It really is. Do me a favour. Chat with Max and see if you two can write a tune. That would be fucking epic. Oh, Jason, perfectly put, my man. Psytrance always has a set level of happiness, but acid and techno, you can play about with people's senses. Yes. Dwayne says this section has nice movement. The whole thing does. You know. But you're right. Psytrance is happy. It's a happy vibe. You know. God, I feel much better than fucking an hour ago. Matt Rogers says a bias 10. Bear, as soon as the track finishes, you can have a go at trying to phone in. That's the way it is. Oh, here we go, playing the tempo. Jen says, if you ask me, that was what were the best at all Psy parties I have been to. All I can say is I don't remember a fucking thing, but it was awesome. Danny, I am unsure, fella. I will have a quick look through in a minute to find out whether you're in tonight. Do you know what number you were in the thread, fella? If you're after 30, it's going to be next week. Alright, so we've done 10 tracks and we are an hour in. We are on for a 3-hour show, people. See how many we've got left at the end of 3 hours, eh? We're already down to 66. Yes, Tim, that's exactly why I'm trying to keep an air of normalcy. We all need a bit of normalcy in this fucking bonkers ass craziness that's going on at the moment. Regardless of what you think's going on, it's bonkers. Oh, Danny, then you're like 3 tracks away, mate. Cloud, you are never gonna score low. You are never gonna score low on this show, mate. People love Psytrance and your production is on point. Not my thing, Psytrance. Beautifully crafted, beautifully created, everything is in the right place, it's nice and loud. For the track, you should get a 9. Personal preference, hitting an 8 for me.
Criteria number 2 would be if you act on your delusion, does your ship sink? Because if your ship sinks, then it was a delusion, something like that. But if you act on your delusion and things get better,
Beautiful track, mate. Absolutely beautiful track. Is it available on an album, a download? Can people get hold of this track at the moment? Or is it locked up on your laptop? Right, go. Someone phone me. Sure you meant normality, mate. Yeah, probably did, Jim, but you know what my thingies are like? My words. My wordies. I don't like wordies. I'm worse than Ricky from fucking Trailer Park Boys. No one phoning in? Excellent. Okay, next up is Stephen Stickness, Project 19. Cloud, you shouldn't be. He says, honestly, I'm amazed with the scores and comments. Thank you all so much. You shouldn't be, mate. You shouldn't be. Blow your own trumpet every now and again. Your stuff's good. Something sounds out of time here. This one, Daniel, with the pink hair, not the headphones. Laura, do you want to come and host the show? Yeah, Jamie says the same. This is out of time. Mario says the same. Timing issues. I didn't ignore you the first time. You couldn't get through because you weren't on the Mac. I'm not ignoring people. Nobody's calling. Stephen, this is disappointing's the wrong word, but your last track was fucking stunning, mate.
Right. Is that
You're alive to the nation, Ben.
Hello.
Yep.
Is it everything's fun?
Not quite, no.
Hello, people. No. We're live to the nation. Say hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I hope everybody is safe and sound.
I hope.
And being healthy and being safe is the only reason that the hashtag mentals on the move are out on the move, as because we have I don't know if you can see it. Wait a minute. Okay. I know we're a bit in the dark. Wait a minute. But yeah, we've got to sell a little cocoa out for the walk. The only reason that we're wasting our life. Risking, that was the word, risking. But I want to see everybody phoning in, and I think Mark should phone out to make it easier. This is the situation in Scotland right now. It's not raining for once.
But we have got 2 confirmed coronavirus cases in our flat. What, apparently?
And it's not anymore, so that's decent. So,
Most important thing, guys, please don't panic about all this shit. Just use your common sense. Don't listen to all the bullshit media. Have fun, make the most of it. Great, don't hate. Bye-bye.
Oh, bless you, Laura. Thank you very much.
Smile and be fucking happy, because if I'm happy, every other cunt can be happy.
Yes, indeed.
Well, thank you. We do love you, but we just wanted to phone you. We'll be the first ones since, sorry, 2 minutes, I was turning a bit fast there, but so we can be the first ones since we're out on the move.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Ben and Laura from up in Scotland, and they are Mentals on the Move. They hope to be getting some sort of YouTube page or something up and running quite soon.
See, now that we've got a bit of time on our hands.
If we could just get Beg to stop playing stupid games online.
Call of Duty for the mobile, get on it, add me, let's play.
Don't do it. Make Beg happen, not yours. Or you'll be stuck in his pipe forever.
Hey, I love you.
Love you too, Ben. Right, thank you very much for calling in, fella. We're going to go into the next track now.
Bye.
Bye. Oh shit, this is not right. Oh wait, no, we're going to go into the next one after that. Hold on. Iapetus is coming up next. Right, so there was the first call in of the show. Bit muffled, but there it is. Iapetus, this is Amy's ex-boyfriend.
So far too high, look down. So good. Baby, I'm just fine. So good. So far too high, look down. So good. Baby, I'm just fine. So good. I'm too high, look down.
First bit of drum and bass we got, and I believe the next track is from Dwayne White, who Enigmatics, who is another drum and bass DJ. Oh, apparently Danny says this is a remix. Yeah, Amy, you would say it was rubbish. I kind of like it. Yeah, Genocide says, I was only going to give you one for that because of the timing issues ruined it. If the timing issues were fixed, it would be a great track. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's a shame for that last one because Stephen's last track they played was absolutely awesome. Maybe rush that one a little bit to get it in on time. Who knows? He's only been producing music since June of last year. Paulie Kennedy says, Liquid D&B 707. You are not wrong. Right, we are into the second hour of the show, people. If you've not shared, I strongly urge you to do it now because this is when we get a big drop-off. Apparently Bear has been sampled. Dominic, yes, timing is fucking everything. I'm kind of shocked that Stephen didn't hear that offbeat, or maybe he was trying for that offbeat, who knows. Mike Heineman, this isn't too shabby, but it is Amy's ex, so one virus. Leaf says something completely different. It says wicked tune, 100 fat basses. Right, we're coming up to the end of the track. Now is the time to call in, people. If you want to call in, now. Vicky Bearsby says, I really like this track and gives it a 9. There we go, the buff. Why is it not coming through here?
What are you doing listening to this prick?
I knew you were going to say that, Amy, but unfortunately that was a good track. It wasn't amazing, but it was a good track.
My house with it.
Yeah, well, of course you'd wipe your ass with it. All right, people, Amy is on the phone. Stop phoning. I knew it was going to be fucking chaos. But that's kind of why you tune in, right? You don't want to see this show going smoothly at all, do you? Anyway, here is my girlfriend all the way up in Colville.
Oh my God, you know where I live.
I do know where you live, Amy Buffum. So what have you got?
3 years.
So what have you got to say to the masses, my honey love?
Hiya.
I'm sure you would all prefer that Amy was sat right next to me right now rather than chatting to you via a computer screen.
I would.
Amy, Jacob DeBecky says, it's Amy's ex. In that case, I'll give it an 11.
Yeah, well, fuck off, prick.
Tell it like it is, Amy. Are you drunk by any chance?
Getting there.
Amy's on the confidence juice already. Right, I'm going to start the next track, and Amy's gonna warble over the top of it.
Who is it?
It is Enigmatics. Enigmatics. Arabia. And he sent me this tune twice, saying this is definitely the last one. I thought he was going to change his mind again. Barry White says, Amy Buffum, get your dick out.
It's in a box. Dick in a box.
Your penis is sat here, honey.
Which one?
Me.
Oh. Yeah, I've got bigger ones though. This is a million times better than the last song.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But, Dwayne, honestly, man, I'm going to say the same thing to you as I said to fucking Cloud. Your production is fucking amazing. Jamie Fitzgrade says, I remember this guy makes great tunes. Yes, he does. Amy Buffum, you're in control of the show. I need another way.
How's everyone doing? I can't see the comments, so don't answer. I wish one of these songs had vocals. That would make me much more happier. I'm loving the dance flute.
Amy, that was awful. That was absolutely shocking. You didn't talk about anything.
I did.
You did not.
I did talk.
Jacob DeBecky says this is a fucking smasher. Absolutely. Dwayne, are you on right now? Because I'd really like to get you to chat about what you do after the track finishes, mate.
Well, I do like not being able to see the comments. So I don't like not being able to see the comments.
Do you not?
Later.
Laters, taters. Right, Dwayne, if you are on, mate, give us a call. Matt Rogers says, fucking lush. Dwayne, give me a call, my man. About being here is I get to decide what comments get read out or not. Actually, fuck it. Let's see if I can ring you, Dwayne. Trying to get Dwayne on, but he's not answering. Sadly, Dwayne is not there. Oh wait, no. I love the juxtaposition between the dirty fucking bass and that sweet vocal that's just lying over the top of it. Jess says he's looking for his phone. Jacob DeBecky says tune of the night for me. I believe that was the second tune of the night for this one. Dwayne, absolutely stunning work, my man. Not 100% up my street, but for everything that you're doing on that, I'm going to give you a 9, fella. Okay, next up we have Danny McFarlane. Danny, are you available to call, my man? Ooh! Oh, it's the Far Side! Days I used to bag. Stereo Nutter kicking it. Hello, Dwayne White. Are you there, my man? Well, it ended. Alright, this is the first time we've done this, so I will streamline it for next time. Dwayne, if you still want to call in, man, feel free. And Stereo Nutter, if you're out there, man, give us a call in. I'm going to call this the Breakbeat Show. Sound's gone. Ah. Right, we are gonna move that one back. Dwayne, how's it going, my man? Yo. You hear me? Only just. You don't seem to be coming through the... Try that.
Hey, man, right?
Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, we are all good. Dwayne, how's it going, my man? This is NXT.
Yeah, good.
Dwayne, how long have you been making music for?
I don't 15 odd years maybe.
And it fucking shows in your production, mate. Your production is on point. Have you always been a drum and bass man?
No, I started off making I tried when I first started. I started on Reason. I tried making trance for a long time because trance was a big thing.
Yeah, it was.
And I've been banging my head against the wall for years and years and years and not really getting anywhere. It just seemed to click then. It all paid off in the end.
Yeah, it definitely did, mate. Your production for drum and bass is fucking on point. Were you a drum and bass fan before, or did it all come together at one point?
No, drum and bass has been the last few years, really.
Okay.
Recently I got into drum bass, but if I tried making drum and bass to start with, I don't think I've been able to do it. It's just too technical.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah.
I've not delved into drum and bass because the breaks making in that is just fucking ridiculous. I'll steal them off of the Stereo Nutter and anybody else who's got a sample pack. It's just easier.
I know, it's amazing. It's definitely.
Yeah, man. Dwayne, thank you very much for being on the show, mate. You are a rising star in the URL, and I hope you continue to put tracks in, my man.
Yeah, I got loads, mate. I got loads.
Excellent. All right, Dwayne, thank you very much, my man. We will catch you in a bit.
Cool. Cheers, mate.
No worries, fella. Catch you in a bit. Okay, yes, you were right, people. The music was well low. Let's try that again, because this song rocks. And Danny, if you're out there, give us a call, mate. Laura says, I love the Welsh accent, reminds me of my family. Clyde says, I've just got an email back from that label. The track has been signed as part of a 3-track EP. So, Clyde's stuff will be available for you very, very soon. Yes, Jacob, the show is about drum and some bass tonight. Yes! Stereo Nutter. Yes, the Stereo Nutter. Yes, Jacob, the show is my drum and some bass tonight. Yes, the Stereo Nutter. 2 seconds. I've just got to hold on. Let's do it over here. Oops. You didn't think this was going to be smooth, did you? Danny, how's it going, my man? Yo! Same question to you, fella. How long you been producing music?
Oh, fucking hell. About the same as Dwayne, about 15 years, but only electric music for about 5.
And again, it shows, mate, your work is absolutely stunning. You have a way... What are you using to create?
Ableton.
Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to learn Ableton at the moment, mate.
I mean, it's the best. It's one of the best for like jungle, apart from like Reason and your trackers. Like anything other than Ableton for me, just.
Yeah. It's the ease of Ableton.
No, it's loads better.
Yeah, loads better. So, are you a Farside fan?
A huge fan. Like.
Yeah, man. Tell me about it.
Five Dog is one of my gods.
Really?
So, yeah, Farside are huge.
Yeah, the Farside are huge, man. If you don't know who the Farside are, they're a rap group from like the 90s, is that right? Hip-hop rap group from the 90s?
Yeah, around like 96, they were like really, really pumping, but most people these days, they don't know that hip-hop, do they?
That's because we're old as fuck, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, it's all the crap.
So how's lockdown treating you, fella?
It's alright. I got my Mac back today, so like I'm going to be playing some tunes this evening and making some more tracks for you guys.
Excellent.
So that's alright. Other than that, it's pretty fucking shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it really fucking is, man. I'm fucking with you 100% here. Okay, so Danny, thank you very much for calling in, mate. This is the Stereo Nutter. This guy has got some fucking amazing sample packs out there. If you're into amens, you're into breaks, you're into drum and bass, get his sample pack. I'm not joking. It's all over my 707, and literally he is in every one of my tracks. Danny, your sample pack is amazing, mate.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Thank you very much. Everybody supporting. Like, big ups, everyone.
No worries. I'll send me a link for your sample pack, and I'll put a link up to it a bit later on, my man.
That's up.
No worries, Danny. Thank you very much for calling in, fella.
See you later, guys.
Catch you later. Right, people, does the phone in work? Are you happy with it? Would you like to see it continue? And that was the Stereo Nutters track for remixing the Farside. I'm going to give it a 9. I fucking love the Farside. The beat and the way the vocals was, absolutely excellent. Danny, I don't think you can do any wrong, mate. Anybody got any scores for that? That's not what I want. That's a fucking WeTransfer. Okay, next up we have somebody who has been around from the start and has had a very rocky couple of weeks. This is Atari Uma. He's called it Wonk and Electric. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, Jen, I need to, again, this is the first time we've done this, so I need to streamline it a little bit. Laura says always down for a Far Side, 9.9. Yeah, Jane, and Genocide, I'm trying to do that, but because there's like I think it's 10-second, 15-second delay, when I say call in, it's not quite when you guys hear it. Does that make sense? So again, we will have to be streamlined a little bit. I'm hoping by next week we will have a roughly a better idea of how this is going to work and work it in a little bit better then. Atari seems to have the opposite problem to me. He likes to let a 4-bar loop run for quite a long time, whereas me, I'm like, right, we're at the end of a 4-bar loop, let's change it. Which is not a bad thing, keeps people in the groove. Yes, indeed, Paydum Tech, that was the Far Side remix by the Stereo Nutter. Atari, I like where you're going with this, but it needs to do a little bit more. Yeah, Morgan, I wish I had a fucking nap, mate. Jen says it's a little muffled. This is Atari. This is possibly one of the closest things he's made to a track. And this last one was good. It's got some lovely elements and some lovely noises in it. Okay, so the best way I can say to calling in, I'll show you now. When the track gets to about here, start thinking about calling in. Yeah? Oh wait, yeah. When the track gets to about there, start thinking about calling in. Dominic says not feeling this much. Don't forget, take a picture of yourself watching the URL. Take a picture of yourself watching the URL and send it my way. I believe we have 5 pics so far. Do it again. Do it more. Carl Hinsley has turned up. How's it going, my man? Yancy, what do you think I'm doing, fella? I have a split out from the Mac, go into a speaker so that I can hear people, and go into the mixer. I don't know how else you'd expect me to do it. Yeah, Paulie Kennedy put it perfectly. It's stretched out too much, this one, and Matt Rogers gives it a 6. Mike Hyman says it needs more cowbell. Yeah, Jason Marsh says it needs a bit of an EQ in, but again, I believe this was recorded live as he kind of played it. There's no into a door messing around with it, I don't think. I like the elements, I like where it's going. Jim says live, I'm sure, and Tom says sounds compressed like crazy. Yeah. I wish it was about that time, Genocide. I have run out. Dominic, no. Atari does not need more drugs, I'm fucking telling you. And Atari says no door. Sometimes, Atari, and I'm finding this out, a door is your friend. If you've got a jam, put it into Ableton, polish it a bit. You've got a good basis for a track here, but like somebody said, it's eked out a little bit too far. But again, Jason Moss says this is a huge improvement for Atari, and I agree. Jed's... Oh, for fuck's sake. Jens has just sent us a photo. Try saying that when you're fucking pissed. Jen, I may need your man's number. Right, 5 minutes ago was the time to call in, people. What have you sent me, It's a fucking 2 gig file. Jesus Christ. Okay, that was Atari Uma. Atari, together, yes. Dragged out for a little bit too long. The noises were a bit muffled. If you can sort that out, you've got a track there, 100%. Okay, Roger Jennings is up next. Not sure I put a number on that one. D&B Lockdown, more drum and bass. Seems Owen Offset's in the place. How's it going, my man? I'm hoping it's going to get louder. Miles, how'd you call in? You literally, on Messenger, Pinkhead account, call in as soon as you see the track come to an end. That way, and who's up next? Warren Dancy's up next. If he's online, I would love him to call him. That's all right, Aaron. It looks like it's going to be a 3-hour show this evening. Playing the tracks a little bit longer. It's got a little bit more time to breathe. Carl, you're lucky you got an afternoon nap. I thought about it, but it never happened. It needs to kick off now, fella. There he is, oh shit, my laptop's gone down. Hold on, Warren, call back in 2 seconds, mate. Warren, what is going on here? Yes, Warren Dancy in the place.
Yes, mate. You alright? How's it going?
Not too bad, man. Yeah, we can hear you. Can everybody at home hear him?
Yeah, man. I just turned the music down, so I can't see you at all. It's just black.
Yeah, I put blue tack over my camera and it's stuck behind the plate, so I can't.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, fella. That old chest.
Yeah, I'm still watching the show, but I'm doing some work on some new tracks I'm putting out on Bandcamp. I was like filling up my Bandcamp account in a minute.
That's a good idea in this time of trouble, fella.
You know, got Black Kush is going. The last next one is going. It's called Black Kush. That's gonna. Have you played my track yet? Then that thing.
Literally, you're up next, mate. You're up next.
Oh, I'm in. Nice one. Well, I can't hear any music right now, obviously, so I'll turn it all off because you're Yeah.
Well, I won't ask you for your opinion on this track. I'll just give a quick review on it, and then we'll nip into your track. Nice track, Roger. Bit empty though. Took a while to get going. Gonna give you a 7.5 on that one. Right, we are now into the War Minstrels track. Warren, this is Stir Crazy.
Yeah, man.
You want to give us a quick talk on Stir Crazy?
Stir Crazy. Let me have it. Yes, the other night I was playing about with reactor blocks. I'm making some bleepy percussion noises, which we hear on it. A couple of those. One just reactor and this thing called Biotech I've been using as well. What's the other one as well? Oh man. There's another. I got it come to me, but these like weird bleaky bloopy rhythmic noise making things.
Okay.
So I had that. I was messing about with that, and when you said, "Oh, you got the shout out, I thought I'm not that up into a techno track, so I made it into an acid techno sort of sounding track with a bit of some sort of sort of trancey elements to it, but it's mainly sort of battery clattery acid techno that, in your face stuff. It's got a good sample on it, and someone used it the other day. I am mad. I'm mad as hell.
That one. Yeah, I've got that one.
Yeah, so I thought that works really well. I just cut the bits, but I cut bits out which didn't really relate to the moment, and made it sort of about you having to stay in your homes and being all that kind of stuff. So that's quite weird, and that works. So that's kind of what it is, but that doesn't come in until the drop. And one of those is traditional sort of acid techno in that it's got the theme, which is the underlying content, and then you get the breakdown where it all drops off, and then that's when you get the real 303 line coming in with maybe the vocals and stuff, and that's when it all gets a bit funky, sort of after bar 65, as I call it, bar 65 to 81.
Is the 303 a genuine 303, or is that a VST 303?
Is it genuine? It's a genuine VST 303.
Genuine VST 303, fully organic.
It's a real VST. It's made with real binary and numbers and stuff, and computer programming. And all that. But no, it's ABL. It's ABL2, which is my favourite VST for making for 303 noises.
Yeah.
And I just use it out of convenience, really. I mean, it doesn't sound. I mean, this thing here is a VST in a box. Basically, it's a Roland Boutique.
Yes,
which isn't really a TB303. It's a VST, which is pretty much the same as what I got in a box, because the people that made the ABL2 also used the algorithms, which are the 3340 chip, the Curtis chip. So they've all done it.
Yeah.
It's just I find the ABL2 one of the easiest ones to use, as a VST. And you can do anything you got. As far as sequencing goes, you can sort of tie notes together and underline notes.
Yeah, you can do way more with a VST than you can with an original.
And then, just chuck the volume up to maximum to get an accent, and chuck it down to sort of 75% to not have an accent. So, really simple.
Warren, everybody is screaming for a rewind on your track, mate. So I
can't hear it even. So
yeah, no,
I know what it sounds like.
It's playing in the background.
It's set on Bandcamp as well, yeah?
Say again?
That track, if you want to rewind it and put £1.50 into my pocket, if you like, that'd be nice.
Give Warren a pound for the same.
To make up the 20% I'm losing from not being at work, you can buy it on Bandcamp. So it's out on Bandcamp right now as we speak. You'll have to dig through a few drum and bass ones,
but it's there.
It's where is it? I can't see it right now, but it's on there. It's on there.
Right, Warren, I'm going to say goodbye because everybody wants to rewind on your track. You've
okay, yeah, you should do.
Info on it. So thank you very much.
Yeah. You've got good taste. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, peace and have a good lockdown.
Thank you very much, Warren. Everybody is asking for a rewind, so this is going to happen. Love you loads, Warren. Catch you later, fella. Right, here we are. This is Warren's track again, people, because you wanted it. Apparently this started out as a trancey kind of track and he turned it into a little bit... Owen, don't worry, this is an extended show, literally. Honestly, if you want a rewind on track, we'll do it. Jen says KLF. Look, Yancy, we're in the rewind. Honestly, Warren Dancy's production skills are fucking insane. I'm not joking, and I'm not saying this simply because I know the man. I've been to 5 or 6 different studios, and I've seen different methods of working. Warren's, bang the fuck on. I'm not even joking. It's live, it's quick, and it's effective. Claire White says, love Warren Dancy. Yeah. Mars Wolf says, banger. It's from Warren. What are you expecting, people? It's gonna be fucking good. Yes, indeed, Janty. Comments and latency. Again, this is the problem. So what I think I'm going to do is, as soon as somebody phones in, I'm going to pull the music down, chat to them for a little bit, and then rewind back to where it was. Does that seem fair? Jane's giving it a 9, and rightly so. Touch trancey for me, Warren. Where are you going? Oh, right, okay. I've just been given a dog.
Crazy.
Warren says, I don't tend to fuck about. You don't, mate. And like I say, I've been in your studio. I know how you work.
Crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living room. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radio.
Sample fits perfectly, Warren. You've dropped enough of it out.
I want you to get mad. I want you to get mad.
Jason, this is my co-presenter.
I want you to get mad. Crazy.
Yeah, it still airs on the trancey side for me, Warren, but good track nonetheless.
Crazy. Mad. Crazy. I want you to get
Crazy. Dominic Hawkins says, liking this. I'm going to give it a 10 simply because it's Warren. I'm slightly biased. Owen, fingers crossed that gig will still happen, mates. Fingers crossed. There's a few months yet. We could come out of fucking this lockdown and it could be on.
Crazy.
Little boy. Apparently the synth line is a VST of a Junior 106. Jane says 10 for the pop.
Got to get mad.
Bear White says samples, Mark Gardner, you need to learn. Piss samples, poo samples, vocal samples, stool samples, semen samples. What samples are we talking? Owen says it, not my sound, but production's fucking on point.
God damn it!
Usually we would have half an hour left of the show, but you lucky bastards, all 58 of you, I can't believe there's still 58 of you still here, I've got another hour and a half. We are halfway.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window.
Like Danny McFarlane, like Dwayne White. Production is on point. I know Warren Dancy's been producing music for a very, very long time. Started on guitar, knows chords, scales, moved that onto keyboard. And Warren's just put a link up for it. Carhin says trance, lovely. All samples make your good music better. Or even poo samples. Honestly, Warren knows the details which need to go into a track to make it work. Want dog back? Yeah, come here. This is my mother! Say hello to my mother! This is the person that really owns the dog. I don't own the fucking dog. There you go, Mum. You have Bud back. Oh, and the remote, yes indeed. Let me just do that. There you go. Thank you very much. Oh, Miles the Wolf is on board. Stay there, Miles. Brilliant. Perfect timing, my man. Perfect fucking timing. It's almost like you were listening to what I said. Miles, are you there, my friend?
Yo, hey, man.
Yo, Miles the Wolf all the way from Belgium! We went over to see Miles a couple of... back last year, actually. I think it was November, December time. Fucking... The crowds in Belgium love to dance, Miles. Oh, my God.
Yeah, they do.
It's insane.
Yeah, especially with the techno scene going on, it's like horses. They just jump in.
Yeah, too true. Honestly, when we came over for your birthday, the crowd stayed on the dance floor the entire fucking night. They just wanted to have it. I wish that was the ethos and shit in this country at the moment, but it's really not.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
It's just like common knowledge here. If there's a gig and there's a good kick going, it just keeps going, you know?
Yeah, people love it. So, Miles, how long have you been making music for?
I've been publishing publicly since 2011, but pretty much my whole life.
Nice. And it's been
every time I hear an instrument or a piano or something, I couldn't help but play it, you know? So
that's excellent. So you play other things as well then, sort of guitar, piano?
Yeah, I know a little bit of a piano. I play some bass guitar in a punk band.
Nice.
But no chords or nothing, so.
Okay. Well, to be fair, bass was the first instrument I learned as well. And honest, can you pop and slap?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent, mate. We should get some organic bass lines going on.
Yeah, because I just checked Warren's video he posted a few minutes ago and was like, oh man, I really should get in some guitars or maybe just like a contrabass or something into the mix with the acid and all that.
Yeah. God damn, I wish we all lived fucking closer together, mate. In fact, I wish we all lived on a fucking commune. Can you imagine how productive we would all be if we were all living together?
Bad. Sometimes I wish there were like YouTuber houses for like artists.
Yeah.
They can work together whenever, but everybody's got their like noise cancelling rooms and everything, so no problems. That would be the shit.
That would be awesome. I see you've just moved into a new place as well. How's that going?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's nice, comfy. It's more room than the other one. Got 2 tables instead of 1 now, so.
That's
pretty
excellent. Have you got your setup all set up there as well? Yeah.
Yeah. Look.
Excellent.
Got my keys, my beasties, my 4 303s.
4?
The
4?
The samplers. Yes, 4.
4?
1,
you
2,
greedy bastard.
3, 4. I have another one stored away that I'm selling,
and
I sold one already. So technically, I had 6.
6?
Yeah.
You fucking bastard. And
I'm a collector. I love 303s.
Yeah, don't we all, mate? Don't we all? So you've got the Behringer TD3, yeah?
Yep.
How do you feel about it?
It's a good starter. It's not the best clone out there. It's a bit squelchy at times, but
that can't be a bad
decent
thing.
tune.
So what is your favorite 303 clone then?
It's hard to choose. Whenever I get asked which one is my favorite, I go for the MAM and the TT. Those two. The version 2 of the TT is my favorite, along with the MAM MB33 modded, because they work together with the CV and stuff. I have the TT hooked up to the MB for frequency modulation and for the VCF CV in and stuff like that. So those two are my all-time favorites.
Yeah, I agree with you.
If you have to pick one of the two, it's the MB33, I think.
Yep, I agree with you. I've had a TT 303 in the studio, and the fucking thing sounded amazing. It really did.
Which one, the first or the second?
I believe it was the second. It was whose was it? It was Maudio's 303, TT 303. Honestly, the thing is awesome.
Nice. Yeah, they're all good. I mean, the whole Heisa around the clone thing was pretty spectacular, but I always wondered, why didn't they talk about the TTs?
Yeah.
They're worthy clones. They're decent. They're perfect. But the machines on their own are perfect machines.
Yes.
Swear to God. You can change patterns mid-play. I mean, no other 303 can do that.
Yep. This is what Maudio was saying about it as well. He loves his TT, and if the Behringer wasn't so cheap, I would go for the TT.
Yeah.
Maudio says,
a friend of mine just told me he bought a TB03, and I was like, no, don't do it. Go for an MB30. They go for like 150.
Who was this?
But yeah. I think it was Yenta.
Yeah, he said the same thing to me today, and I'm like, quick, mate, fucking send it back now. He was like, I can't, I've already bought it, I've paid for it, it's coming over. And I'm like, what'd you do that for?
It's still a decent starter, you know.
Yes,
for something that's digital, it's but you know, at least you get something in your hands.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, a 303 in your hand, you know, stick a distortion pedal on it, a delay pedal on it, and you're almost there, kind of thing.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, Miles, it was a pleasure chatting to you, and I do hope once this bullshit ends that we can come over and see you again sometime soon, my man.
Yeah, man, it was a pleasure calling.
Yeah.
And hit me up about that gig you told me at my birthday party. You were talking about something about a festival or something?
Yeah, there's all kinds of things in the pipeline, but we need this corona bollocks to blow over. Have you seen today that they said that the 3 weeks is now going to turn into definitely 3 months? It's fucking bullshit, mate. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Anyway, I've got to move on with the show, my man. Thank you very much for calling. I will catch you in a bit.
No problem. Thanks, man. You.
Catch you later. Okay, this may not play. No, it's a YouTube video. It's not going to play. Oh wait, hold on. No, it's a YouTube video. Max, send it to me properly. I'll play it again. Okay, we are. Where are we now? Oh, no, it's not. Binary Room. There we go. Okay, so that was Mars the Wolf. That is Kazan 303. Kazan 303 has got an amazing style and he knows what he's doing. Right, so far we've had a Scottish, an English, and Belgium. Morgan, nothing is coming out of fucking China for a good couple of weeks. Not gonna happen, mate. I get the feeling that people they're gonna be that they're gonna cancel the order, if I'm honest. And back on with the show. Bear says, can we have another Scottish? Well, again, as soon as you see the track come to an end, give us a call in and we'll see where we go. This time though, Ben, if you're inside or in a car, it'd be much better because your mic is shocking. Says like this stompy beat green 8 green bodies. I wonder if that is a reference to Soylent Green. Rob says his track is Irish. Basic for me. Jen says he's out, he's got to get up early tomorrow. Well, technically this would be when the show would end. Hold on, Mars, I'll just check. Marcel, you're up next, mate. No, Miles, your track is not up tonight, so if you are about next week, give us a call and we'll chat about your track. This is Stefan Vaselis, Touch Basic. But Genocide's loving it, and so is Mars. Do something funny. Like what, Amy? If I get my butt out, the stream will stop. I can. I did this on my last stream when I played with the Keeper's Brew Boys down in Glastonbury. I got my ass out on the stream, and literally that's where they cut it off. So fuck knows what's going on with Facebook and YouTube at the moment, but they are clamping the fuck down. You can't say cunt. You hear that word? Cunt. You can't say cunt. You can't type cunt on YouTube because it wipes it away. Even before it gets to me. It's fucking scary, man. Talk about police state. We are fucking fucked. I like the track, Stephen. Touch Basic could do with a few extra elements going on. What has everybody else said? Jane gave it a 9. Yanti gave it 10. John Coffey gave it a 7.9. And Owen Offset said it was a cool track. So, fella, you're doing something good, you know? Right, now we've got to go in here because I missed the track. This is Yanti again. So Yanti's got 2 tracks in. He is the first to remix the Clown Jewels. If you... Yes, Ben.
Right, I'm going to sniff a condom up my nose.
Do it, mate, do it.
And Laura is kicking. Right.
Healthy, Connie, like.
Right. Wait a minute, right. Do you want to hold it or...
Don't do it yet.
Wait a minute. No.
Don't do it yet.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This is the Mentals on the Move again, and this is Ben snorting a condom. Do it, Ben.
Hi.
Be quick, fella.
Be quick, fella.
Right, well, wait, look, what? Right, the worst thing is, right, it's kind of fucked and it's a mint one, right?
And it's old.
No, and it's old as well. But, I can't get open. How do you open these fucking things? Oh, no, it's went in my curry. Right, how do you use these fucking things anyway?
No, you've used one in a long time, bro.
Right.
Your phone is well bassy, mate.
Right. Hey. Oh.
Go on, do it, Ben. Go on, Ben. Go on, Ben. Come back on camera, fella. Come back on camera. There we go. Go on, do it. Yes. Come on, pull it through. Pull it through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you very much, guys.
Man's on the move, loving your work. Love you, Marky.
Go on, Ben. Do it. Yes. Right, I'm going to play the track, people.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, the little plastic tops just melted.
Those were Mentals on the Move. Oh, and Offset, you should be scared for your gig in Scotland, mate. Okay, so this is Yanti, who bought a TB03 earlier today, and we tried as hard as we could to get the motherfucker to send it back. This, for all of you who don't do hardware, is a TB03. It's Roland's digital version of their original analog TB303. It sucks! Listen to Yanti. Miles says, even the condom was Scottish. It's blue. I gotta say, fella, the remix for the Clang Jaws had more impact than this one. It feels like a work in progress. Oh, apparently the condom was green and mint, not blue, people. Looked very much blue on the fucking on the show. Ben's now got fresh breath. Because we're doing an extended show, people, if you're still watching and you still like what we do, just give us one more share. Okay, Yanti. Work in progress. Gonna give it a 7. Didn't have as much impact as the Clang Jules remix that you did. Still fairly good, but feels like a work in progress, not a finished track. Oh, Carl Hinsley says Orb-like. And Sonny Boland says like it amazing. So, you know, what the fuck do I know, eh? I'm a clown with a shitty attitude. Marcel, you're definitely up now. Got some scores in for you're a crazy man, Bear White, but I love you. Say that after 4 days of being in Ben's company, just constantly being in Ben's company. Mario, give that last one an 8. Thank you very much for a score, Mario. Oh, this is Marcel. His stuff is usually beautiful. How long's the track? 3 minutes. We'll let it play. We shall let it play. Oh, Marcel is setting himself up already. He says, I don't think my track will be so loved, but I hope I'm wrong. Yanti, man, thank you. All I do is literally show your work to other people. That is all I do, mate. Without your work, I have no show. Without the viewers, I have no show. Without the co-hosts, I'm very much alone. Marcel, for funk's sake. Sonny Boland says, Mark, you are. I'm not too sure what I am, but probably. Paydum Tech is off to fuck the wife, apparently. Apparently Jane needs one to slap me in the face at this point. It's been a very breakbeaty, drum and bassy kind of show, and this is, it's called it disco. Thanks, Sonny. Sonny says, Mark, you're getting frown lines. I'm 44 this year. Yanti, it's not a problem. It is not a problem. I seem to be the head of an army of like-minded people who absolutely love music, and that's brilliant. Music's been a massive part of my life since I was fucking 5 years old, and then, you know. Mario says downbeat. Miles says more lounge, nice one. Yanti says funky fresh, refreshing change of pace from Morgan Juniper. This one is more house than disco. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Again, after party, this is going to go down really, really well. Lights are nice and low, you're all sharing joints, you've had a good dance. Not that any of us are going to have a good dance for about the next 3 months. And then when we do get let out to dance, we'll probably only be allowed to dance in groups of about fucking 5. I'm not a conspirator, people. Bear says, I do like this. 9 for cooking and dancing. Absolutely. Cohinsy, nice. Liking the vocals are lovely. Yeah, absolutely. Yanti, 9.5. Jane, 9. Nah, Yanti, don't salute me, mate. I do this because I'm bored and I've got fuck all else to do, mate. Salute the producers that put in regularly every fucking 2 weeks. Jacob Delbecki. Unfortunately, Owen can't put anything in anymore because he's signed to a label, which is a real fucking shame. Miles the Wolf. Charlie Ryan. All these people. Yeah, Marcel, not my thing at all. Not my thing at all. However, once again, you have produced a beautiful piece of music. You know? It's not bashing away in the land of fucking hardcore, drowning out your fucking eardrums. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm surprised you're not shifting units of that, because it is really fucking good. Mark, at what age did you fall in love with techno? Love it! Keep the questions coming. At what age did I fall in love with techno? I was about 21, I think. and I was going to places like Lakota, Trinity. Lakota used to be in the top 5 clubs in Europe, people. It's barely even the top 5 club in fucking Bristol these days. So yeah, I was listening to Billy Nasty, Josh Wink, who else was around? Andy Weatherall, Dave Angel. That's... Oh, hello. Slick bit of drum and bass. More drum and bass. I think the only person who's playing any techno was fucking Leaf. Marcel, just because your track did not appeal to me in a raging techno way does not mean it's not good. It's beautiful music. You create really, really nice stuff. You got good scores, man. You got really good scores. Get your feet moving. We're having a sexy dance party from Bear. Genocide, give it an 8.5. Sounds quiet here, but I think you're good out there. I'd never steal the apple of your Eve. Bad.
Stomach's churning, it's quite disturbing. Chilling in the gutter with the vermin.
There's a bass face coming out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tracks left. Yeah, it should nicely bring us up to around about 10:30. Bit light for me, but again, in a chill out situation, really, really good. So an offset, send us a picture. Remember, take a picture of yourself watching the URL and send it my way. Community is what this is all about, people. Otherwise, it's just me screaming at a camera in my bedroom playing fucking nobody. Bear's giving it a 9, Sonny's giving it an 8, and Bear says, we like this. London bass. Oh, that was the end of that. Little bit light for my taste, but I can't take away the programming of the drums there at all. Good track. I don't know where I am now. There we are. There we are. Okay, so 9-minute track, Jim. And no, please start me at such and such a place. You're not getting a 9-minute track played, fella. Okay, this is Swim Through the Waves by Fuzzy. I'm just going to knock you on a touch. Laura Dixon says 10, and Yanti gives it a 10. Nice, chilled, good beat program at 8. Question and answers tomorrow, Ben. Then it'll be a whole different beast. That's providing we don't go into the 10 days of dark. I am fucking fingers crossed for the 10 days of dark. If it doesn't happen, though, I'll just do a stream. So I'm guessing, because of lockdown, it's created this kind of vibe. There must be some sort of zeitgeist going on in the music community where, like tonight, it's just been drum and bass and breakbeat and down tempo. Really odd. Really, really odd. Apparently, Mao, this is track 3 in the album. Marcel says, oh, I love it. I thought you would. It's classy, right? Jim is an awesome musician and somebody I am very happy to say I have met. Great guy, partied his ass off, At the what was it? Oh, it looks like we just crashed. Oh no, we're good. At the Mad Hatter's party, which I should be playing at next week. Third Mad Hatter's party in Bristol. I was in the second room, but unfortunately it's not happening. John Coffey says this is tight. Bear says falling in love with bongs tonight. I wish I fucking was. Jim, are all the elements in this live? Or are they DAW created or what? Because it sounds fucking beautiful. Owen says 10 plus. Possibly track of the night, but for very different reasons. Yanti's giving it 11 fishes. Daniel, I don't believe your track is on the list, mate. If you're past 30, then it'll be next week. We've got Luke Stefani up next, then Nico Ballo, Luco Banifi, Love Light Power, Stephen Stickney again, but it's a thingy, Mario, Sergio Mounta, and then Logie Bearsby. That's all we've got for tonight, people. So I think that'll just take us up to 10 o'clock nicely. Oh, low battery. Come back to me. Amen for Sandra's mum. What's going on here, Alan? That is exactly what I wanted to hear, Jim. Apparently this was recorded a few years ago. Recorded a mate playing trumpet and layered my piano. So essentially, this is all live. Very little of a computer has decided where these notes should go and how they should go. This is organic. Genocide, bang on. Easily the best piece of music tonight. No shit. Jim, you're a fucking stunning piece of work, mate. Keep it up. Keep these tracks coming. But please, go back to the techno at some point. Apparently, Ben is fondling his balls. And Sonny says, this is proper. Apparently Roman says, Lucas Bani posted for me because I can't. Okay, that is your track. Again, I think we can all agree that this is the best piece of music that has graced the URL this evening. Without a shadow of a doubt. What would you change? What would you tell him not to do? What would you tell him to do different? How would you advise him to make it better? Sonny says, stroking my imaginary cat. Marcel says, finally have time to watch the URL every week. Yeah. For the next 3 months, it's me, maybe the dog, maybe a cat, no co-hosts. I am really fucking sorry. Nothing I can do about it. Closest we can do is get you in on the Mac to talk to us. But I think that's working. Stephen Stickney says, fine musician and composer. Absolutely. I believe Yanti's answering my question. So what would you add? What would you tell him? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Genocide says, more cowbell. Paul Lee Kennedy says, chill. Don't really want to turn it off. Jada Borg is in the place. How's it going, my man? Okay, Jim has some advice for us all. He says, listen to the album. Jim, 50p per track. He's not even asking a pound for the sound. He's asking 50p for the sound. How many tracks on the album, Jim? That was a 9-minute track and you nearly got the whole thing played, my man. The album is called Swim Through the Waves, I believe. And this is the title track on the album, Swim Through the Waves by Fuzzy on Bandcamp. If there's 10 tracks on there, he wants a $5 for it. And is it Jim who's just had a little one? Or yeah, Jim's, you just had a little one, haven't you, Jim? It was written 10 years ago. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah, paying for the same, people. Paying for the same. This is really important. And I understand that at the moment, people don't want to pay out money because they're not entirely too sure when the next lot of money is coming in. We are in ridiculously difficult time, people. Ridiculously difficult times. I'm down to my last 25 quid in the bank. My plumbing work has dried up because we can't go into fucking people's houses. This is bonkers. Track of the night, Jim. Track of the fucking night. Another 5-minute track. I'm just going to skip the intro a little bit. Oh, here we go. Builders Techno 2. In fact, Jim Prendergrass has just put up a link to his album. And Marcel's agreeing on something. I'm not too sure. Luktiq. Luktiq O2 Oxidai. I believe Jaden is speaking in Maltese and I have no idea what he's saying. And Sonny has just shared a link for Jim's album. Jim, if we can get you a couple of sales out of this, we're doing alright, man. If we can get you 20 sales, boom. I need a coffee, people. I'm glad we've only got like 6 tracks left. Woo! Waiting for it to go somewhere. We were out of the first break. There we go. Mike Heineman says, gonna go and check the album after the URL. Absolutely fantastic. That is why I am here, and that fills my fucking heart with joy. If we can get a couple of you people interested in music that is being created in the underground, okay? The underground these days is very, very different to it was back in the day. Things have changed. Vinyl did not sell. Vinyl disappeared for a while, so and downloads are killing things. We're getting such less money back for the actual product that we're selling these days. Bonkers. Yes indeed, Jason. As long as I have a roof over my head, food in my belly, and good health, life isn't really that bad. I'm never going to have this time again with my kids. Enjoy. You will have this time again, but we all have to stand up as one and say, we don't want the system that was in place. We are not going back to that capitalist bullshit nonsense of spending that much money on bullshit that we don't need. Of getting into debt. It's nonsense. The system that is in place does not fucking work. It's all about the gigs. You are damn right, Miles. It's all about the gigs. And for me, everything just disappeared once those gigs started fucking disappearing. I've got a stream to do on Saturday for Owen, and that's the only thing that's keeping me going at the moment. It really is. Sadly, this tune is lacking... I'm going to say it again, Alan. Dynamics. Apparently Yanti just bought a track. I'm eating tonight. Amy Buffin says, oh my god, is this still on? No, Alan, don't. I ate a pot noodle today and my fucking guts ran out of my ass quick time. I'm off pot noodles for a little while. Simon Jones has just put a track into the thread. Dude, that's not how it works. The URL has been going for nearly 3 years now. How it works is you find the post that I put up on my wall every other Monday, and once your track is in that thread, then it is in for definite review on the URL. This is the URL! Track is a bit empty but sounds good. 7. I think I'm going to go a little bit lower than that. I'm going to give you a 6.5 because it is so empty. It's a great start. It needs some other things going on to make it dynamic, to make it move along. Other than that, nice little track. Thankfully, people are beginning to put scores back in, which is great. Okay, next up we have Dance EDM Ballardo. I'll let you read the track name. Wow, what a weird set of tracks. Jacob, this has got elements of you in it. Thank you, Simon. Not a problem. The thread is still up. If you can find it on my wall, please add to it, my man. We've got room for about another 10 tracks comfortably. Jamie Fitzgrave gave it a 5. Fella, your track is in next week's show, so make sure you tune in next week. If you're around as well, I will give you a call so we can find out what you used, how long you've been making music, and how you're coping with this fucking bullshit COVID nonsense! This is well different. Ooh, lovely. Owen Offset. Nope. Flat. No. Parisian waltz dance. Yeah, absolutely. Baroque. Good word. Mike Hyman says, loving the French vibe 909. Sounds something like Clockwork Orange, says Genocide, and I agree. Interesting, says Camilla. Well programmed, well put together. It's very good. Not my thing at all. Straight up, well thought up. Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, it's got elements of Jacob in there, but this is much more reserved than Jacob. Jacob is like... Nothing wrong with that. Camilla says, my son loves it. How old is your son, honey? Raymond says, perfect for Bear Festival. I definitely play at 10. It sounds like you just got laid from the crush of your life. Oh my, that's mean. 6 for the good idea. 6 for the good idea. Could do with a break, could do with a bit more glitch. 9 unique, thank you very much. We'll let it play. Jason Marsh says, suddenly I want to buy a new car. I'm hearing go compare the market. That was beautiful, but in a completely different way. Very, very original, very, very well thought out. Only going to give it a 7.5 though, because it needed some sort of breaky type thing, and then it needed an amen and go mental. It would have been perfect then, absolutely perfect. Other than that, beautiful. Okay, next up, Lucas Banif is for, who is it? Dryby. Korg, EMX1 and a Chaos pad, so very, very limited kit. 6-minute track. I'm just going to knock your intro on a little bit, fella. Not expecting that. From the intro, I was not expecting that. Jason Mars says it was really nice. Ben says his nose is really sore. Hey, we got another cat in the house. There's just 3 of them. Oi! This is Nigel. Say hello, Nigel. And this is why I'm more of a cat person, because they take care of themselves. Bear says, always like bonkers. Jane says, I have high expectations. Don't forget, take a picture of yourself. Take a picture of yourself watching the URL. Send it my way. Sounds boomy. Yes, it does. Very, very boomy. And Jaden says, Gabba, get in there. Camilla says, we like. Morgan says, hello, Nigel. Bogged off. Again, for the equipment he's using, this is really, really good. Just an EMX, and a Chaos Pad. Carl says, chugging along nicely. It is indeed. Is it going to go somewhere and do something though? Touch muddy, but if you're using an EMX, getting that clean kick is fucking hard. Yes, Michael, I was trying to think of what it was, and he says it reminds me of Queen of My Castle. The Queen of My Castle, free in my something. That's not a 303, Sonny. It's a creation on the EMX, which can get very, very close. Oh, Jamie Fitzgrade says Zombie Nation. Hey, Renata Ziri has joined us. Believe that's Owen's sister. Believe. Well, it might be his wife. Hold on, I think I might have that wrong. Yeah, somebody else says must be a reason. Somebody remix it. Camilla says bouncing in the bath. Camilla, take a picture of yourself watching the URL. Send it my way. Stephen Sickney says I like this. 8 cats. Must be a reason why I'm king of my castle. Indeed, it is Owen's wife. And Jamie, again, it is King of My Castle. It's amazing. I wonder if he even knows the track. Jane says she's loving this. Touch muddy in the bottom end, but you're using an EMX, mate, so I'm going to give you some leeway on this because it's hard as fuck to get a decent kick. Yancy says it's already remixed. Yeah, I guess. Master Wolf says it reminds him of Juliet Avalon. Not sure I know that track. Probably by sound, but not by name. No, I meant you. I thought you were in the bath. Let's not muddy this. John Coffey's just sent us a picture. Excellent, my man. Thank you very much. Jason says my feet are bouncing 8. It's around a 7 for me. It's a touch slow and a touch on the light side. Fuck it, I'm going to give you 7.5. Because, no, fuck it, I'm going to give you an 8. You're using an EMX and a Chaos Pad. This is very, very good, fella. Yeah, very, very good indeed for the amount of equipment that you are using, which is almost fucking nothing these days. Okay, next up we have Love Light Power, who is very, very active on all pages. Start from about 3 minutes in, they say. because it's a 7-minute long fucking track. Don't forget, Lamac is up if you want to call in. Oh, wait, hold on, let me turn it on. I love those noises. Roman says, thank you all, no problem. You got very, very cool, good scores there. Jane gave it a 10, Camilla gave it a 9. Nice gabba kick, mate. And Genocide gave it an 8. Owen says, I need more techno, Mark. Yeah, this thread has been really weird, Owen. It's not the usual kind of tracks we get in at all, but they have been really fucking good. Jim's track was amazing, like absolutely amazing. It just goes to show that some producers are producing under immense stress and strain at the moment, you know? And they're still knocking out really fucking good tracks. Excellent to see, absolutely excellent to see. Bear White says 8.5 for me so far. Bart Port says, hey dude, how's it going, my man? Don't forget to take a picture of yourself watching the URL. Not if you're in the bath with your kids though. That's better, I don't think I'm drowning you out with the sound. Camilla says, I am his secretary. Yeah, most mums are. Mate, not a problem. Thank you all for fucking sticking around. There's been nearly 50 people on for the past hour. That is absolutely epic. We usually lose massive amounts of people after the first hour. We're now an hour and a half after the first hour. Yanti says, stress is business as usual. Pekka Voro says, nice beats. Yes, good. Where would you put this? Is this house? Is it techno? Again, Bart Ports, there are rules to the show. The show has been going for 2.5 years. The rules to the show are, I put a shout out up on my profile, on my original profile, every other Monday. You then put your tune into the thread, and then it is definitely going to be played on either part 1, which is this week, or part 2, which is next week. The shout out is still up and available if you can find it. I believe it's me as Hunter S. Thompson in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and the post is very, very pink. If you get it into that thread, you are guaranteed to be in the show for next week. Shit. Hold on, people. I've got to get Logie's track ready. I swear you sent me the video, Logie. Did you send me the video? Got it? See if that works. Jenna says this is electropop, and Camilla says the same thing. Happy with that classification? Good. Logie, I can't play your track, man. You've sent it to me on something I can't. iCloud for Windows. I don't even know what that is, fella. Alright, hopefully your track will play. If not, it'll be open on the next one, mate. I will definitely make sure this plays. Laura Dixon says, like this, has an early techno vibe. Kraftwerk Autobahn. I agree. Dead air, cunto. Alan, I've been doing this for 2.5 hours now. Give me some fucking slack, bitch. That's right, Luke. If you can get me to me in any other way, YouTube videos are not playing here at the moment. We transfer. You've got like 3 tracks to get it to me tonight. If not, I'll try and play a track, and if it doesn't play, we'll definitely make sure it's in next week. Packer says the hi-hat is a 10. I love the stabs. Logie man, don't apologise to me, fella. I just really wanted to play your video. I wanted to show people your video because I like what you do. It's live. It's really good. 7.5 from the electro pop, had loads of elements that I liked, just didn't grab me by the nuts and say this is an awesome track. As Jenna said, well put together. No, Alan, you've got to call in. Yes, you have to call in, fella. Alan is indeed the one with the anaconda. Oh! I think this is going to be a little bit special. Okay, so last week or the week before, Stephen Stickney, who was on the show a couple of weeks back, put in a track and everybody was like, we really fucking dig this, man. This is awesome. So Matt Rogers contacted him and said, dude, I want to remix this. This is it. So, someone who is brand new to making music, 6 months, 7 months or so making music, and Matt Rogers, whose style has come on so much in the past 2 years. Dubtech, Stickness, Lotch Preacher remix, master. And I've had to turn it down. Valero says, hey bro, sorry I'm late. Not a problem, not a problem. I'm here every week. For 3 hours it would seem. Again, out of Matt Rogers' Lost Preacher's comfort zone, does usually make psytrance. Sonny says, now we're really fucking talking. Camilla says, off to bed. Nice one, no problem. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Jane, finally, I said it's like the third from last track. Finally, this slaps me in the face. Loving the reverb and big sound, says Dominic Hawkins. Agreed. Sounds like dubstep meets ambient. That's not a bad thing, right? Genocide says nice vocals, and Tim has just joined us. Tim, we're about 3 tracks away from the end of the show. Car Hinsley, this is massive. Awesome sound, 8.5 at least. No, Mark, I don't. Matt, most of the stuff that you put in is psytrance. You've got to say that. You have a particular style, and psytrance is it. Nothing wrong with that, fella. Alan Corpus says, fucking lovely. Logie says, heavy bass vibe. Agreed. Bart says, I like it, pretty unique. Like I say, this is a remix from somebody who's barely been making music to somebody whose music style has just fucking taken off in the past 2 years. We used to listen to Matt and we were like, Matt, you're giving us everything too soon. It's a little bit muddy and you can't hear this and maybe do that to it. He has listened to everything we have fucking said. Whoever it was sat next to me who said something, Matt has taken it all on board and he's come up with shit like this. Top fucking work, my man. Top fucking work. Marcel Selsley says, beautiful. And if Marcel says it's beautiful, then technically it is. Bart says, I can't think of another artist with this sound. High praise, bitches. High praise. Bear says, I'm struggling with life. So am I, mate. Mike Heineman says, second track of the night for me. Those vocals are a bit harsh. Other than that, loving it. Gonna give you an 8.5. Matt says, no. You need to learn what actual sigh is. Let Lindsay and Cloud explain it to you. We're back to the thing I said the other week of when I was like, you're not going to change people's minds. Plenty of times I've turned around to people and said, I don't like Bowie. And then they're like, you don't like Bowie? Oh my God, you must listen to this album. And then continue to put on an album of Bowie. And then we'll listen to it. And then we'll get to the end of it and they'll go, wasn't that amazing? And I'm like, no. I don't like Bowie. Putting Bowie on and forcing me to listen to an hour of Bowie is not going to make me appreciate him. Not in the slightest. And I even looked at his last fucking album, Black Star Nonsense. Awful. How this man got to status that he is, I do not know. Lovely track, Matt. Awesome remix. Thank you very much, Stephen, for the idea. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next up, we have Sergio Mounta. Dark Heavy Electronics, What the World Needs, live mix. Now, a little bit of background on Sergio Mounta. Dark Heavy Electronics. He was a Oh wait, this is another remix of Matt. Matt, you're like a cheap whore at the moment. You're getting yourself around. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Keep going. So yeah, sorry, Sergio Mounta was a noise artist before he started. Ooh, fucking hell. Jesus fucking Christ. No, not Sergio Mounta. Sergio Mounta. Different person. I don't believe any of these people are Russian, Sonny, no? Amy is replying to Amy and saying good, because Mark won't even play a game with me. That is not true. That is not true. Netherlands, I'm not even too sure where Sergio is from. I think he's American, mate. We will find out at some point. Matt Rogers says boom. Yeah, no shit, mate. This is good. How have you crafted it from here, Matt? Matt, give me a call, mate. Matt, if you're able to give me a call right now on the Pink Haired account, fucking do it. I'd love to have a little chat with you. You are possibly one of the, like, Leaf, and there's a few other people that have really, really improved over the past couple of years. You're top of that bill, mate. Okay, Logie, send any of the links that you've got, something that'll download nice and quickly, to my Pink Haired account. Maybe not a Facebook video, I will try. Ideally, it needs to be the original file format. But we'll try, Logie, we will try. But yeah, Matt, if you're brave enough, call in, mate. Okay, here we go. Sergio took 4 basic stems and I made, and then put them on a 4-deck VDJ and remixed the fuck out of it. Oh, yes, yes. Matt, are you there, Matt?
Howdy, what's going on, man?
How is it going, my friend? Can you hear me?
It's doing well, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm really, really good, mate. Matt, honestly, you are one of the people within the URL that has improved 500-fold, mate. How long have you been making music?
Since about 2015.
So not long at all.
No, about 5 years.
Mate, honestly, I can't stress how much your style, your everything has improved massively, man. You are one of the people that I will push up massively because your style is awesome. Like I say, before you were muddy and giving us everything all at once. Now, totally different, mate. Your tracks are stunning, fella.
I appreciate it, man. As far as this one goes and the last one goes, due diligence to both Steven Stickney and Sergio Mauta. Stickney had a massively good kick bass track. All I did was put some synths and some weird little sound effects on top and master it. And then with Sergio's, he asked me for 4 stems that he could practice on BDJ with, put it up on 4 decks, and then he remixed the living shit out of it. And it is amazing because mine was bouncy. It was kind of housey. This is not bouncy. This is not housey. This is fucking rave.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well done.
Like I say, Sergio was a noise artist. Yeah,
that dude is Sergio Mauta is underappreciated. People got all sorts of weird notions about how he makes music. He pretty much takes things he doesn't understand totally and then bashes them with his skull until they start making music, and he figures it out. He doesn't take instruction that well. He takes intuition. He takes intuition and works with that.
That is a good thing. That is a good thing. Shows he's got some artistic integrity. That's absolutely.
I don't have to tell him much. He goes off on it, and me and him feed off each other.
That's
works.
Excellent. Where is he from, Matt? Do you know?
I think he's originally from Portugal, and then he moved over. He's in New Hampshire or Massachusetts. I can't remember. Some northeast.
Okay.
New England.
Excellent. Honestly, Matt. Mate, you have impressed me the most. You and Leaf and a few other people, your style has come on so well in the past couple of years. I am proud to have you as a part of the URL, my man.
I appreciate it. I don't know if I would toot the horn that far, but I appreciate the compliment.
A modest producer is a good producer, my friend. Absolutely.
Oh, the only good producer is an already learning producer. Always learning producer.
Yeah, absolutely, 110%. I had something else to say.
Thank you very much, man.
Catch you later, my man. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, sir.
So, that was Matt Rogers. That is the Lost Preacher. Dude is epic. So apparently, this started off with Matt and then moved over to Sergio. I thought it was the other way around. I thought it started with Matt, started with Sergio and moved on to Matt. Sergio, this is good. This is very, very good. The fact that you are mixing this on a 4-deck fucking DJ thing is insanely good. That's what Zach does as well. I'm hoping he's going to put a track in soon because his first one really, really made us look up. Anyway, listen to the rest of this. Apparently Sergio is from Connecticut. Thank you, Owen. It's going to be hard because I can't ask these questions next week when these people phone in, you know? I'll think of completely different ones. But yeah, Matt Rogers is somebody who has come on leaps and fucking bounds. I've gone from going, oh no, have I got to tell Matt it's a little bit muddy and it's a little bit this and it's a little bit that, to Matt, excellent work. Network, bitches. That's what I'm trying to do, Alan. That is what I'm trying to do. And I was overlooking Sergio's stuff because I thought he was DJing, and it turns out he's not. He's got an EXX, a microKORG, and some pedals and some other bits and pieces. Some of his stuff is fucking brutal, mind. Ishana says, cheers everybody for the feedback earlier. Not a problem. What's Jason saying? I can't afford the equipment, so I look forward to all the lush talent. Thank you all very much, and especially at this time. Hey, no problem. I don't want to dump myself in it by saying I'm going to try and do 2 streams a week, but like something that's not the URL, maybe some sort of other thing, who knows. Sergio, not a problem. Thank you to you and everybody else who's involved in the URL, making music and all that kind of nonsense. Yes, Laura, Ben is a jobby. Still's what I say. I need to stop thinking out loud. Absolutely. Right, so that was me thinking that this came from Sergio, went over to Matt, and Matt fucked around with it in the door. It turns out it's not. It's 4 stems. That's it. 4 stems remixed on a 4-track like this. Mixed on one of these. Made on one of these. I wouldn't want to make a fucking track on that. Are you bonkers? There's no control. There's nothing. To get this sound out of what is essentially this, unreal. Breaks come a bit late, maybe. Ishana says, that's fucking mental, bruv. Absolutely. 4 stems, remixed on a DJ controller. Batshit. Absolutely batshit. Goes to show you do not need all this to make a good track. You need the fucking ideas. Matt says cue point, chop loops, fader and mixer. Yeah, no, I understand. I just wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to put myself through that much stress. All this made to emphasize wearing and tension. Alright, my phone is about to die. John Coffey's given it 9.5. I'm going to go somewhere near it as well. Marius Lucas says, that's defo at 909 cats. Yancy says, give me a white line! Alan Crawford says, buy Mark a coffee. Marcel says, 10! A little bit of a glitch there, I don't know what that was. Right, I'm going to break this one down into a few categories when I mark it, because I think it needs to. Yeah, Owen, I'm going to bring in that now. Right, Sergio, for the way you're creating that track, for the way it was brought to life, 10. 100% 10. For the track itself, it needs a little bit more space to breathe. The break at the end was a little bit late, and the whole track could do with squashing a little bit. Other than that, bang on, my man. Absolutely bang on, my man. Okay. Oh, Logie. Oh, hold on. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it's not come through. Hold on 2 seconds. We are trying for the last track of the night, people. Oh, I forwarded it to Logie. What a twat. Right, let's try that again. Let's see if the YouTube will play first. Nope.
Do you wanna set on fire or chill in the shower? Do you wanna? I don't wanna set on fire. I wanna chill in the shower.
Logie, I can't get the video to send over for some stupid reason.
Set on fire. I wanna chill in the shower. Do you wanna? I don't wanna set on fire. I wanna chill in the shower. Do you wanna? I don't wanna set on fire. I wanna chill in the shower. Do you wanna?
we've got a kind of half mix of the two going on. The visuals are a little bit behind because they're playing. Actually, wait a sec. Why? Why? Lost track of the...
I don't wanna set on fire. I wanna chill in the show. Do you wanna? I don't wanna set on fire.
Right, that's as good as you're gonna get it for the minute.
Do you wanna? I don't wanna set on fire. I wanna chill in the show.
Oh, that's loud. That was all live in one take. Sergio Manto's track. Just stunning. The amount of creativity that's going on around the place at the moment. Awesome. Amy Buffman says, remind me of the magpies and his cats. I'm not too sure. Logie, by his own admission, says this is a silly track. Just a bit louder. That's better. Matt Rogers says, what did you use to make the bass? I guess I'm going to say it's probably coming out of the SCO2? Jen, when you realise what Luke is doing as well, he's barely got any sequencers going here. It's all loops on the mixer. Fucking insane. Bass is SCO2. Yancy says, nice for that 909, just not digging the auto-tune on the vocals. Carl Hinsley says, really interesting sound, art of noise vibe. That's a fucking good compliment. And John Coffey says, big change from the last track. The tracks tonight have been really odd. We've been in some sort of breakbeaty, down-tempo, few techno tracks. It's been lovely. The quality has been top fucking notch once again. And there are still 40 people watching after 3 hours of the URL. Welcome to the New Look URL, people. Just me, maybe a cat, a dog, that's it. That's all you're going to get until we get fucking turfed out of this lockdown bullshit. I am not looking forward to what is going to happen in the next couple of weeks because it's going to be fucking horrible. Yeah, Logie, why auto-tune? I'm sure you've done tunes before where there haven't been auto-tune on your voice. John Coffey, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I have no idea which actual track we were listening to then. Anyway, Logie, I'm gonna have to cut you short, fella, because it looks like the YouTube is playing up. Anyway, that has brought you to the end of the first 3-hour URL ever. I am going to leave you this evening with a track from Charlie Ryan. Yes. Well, thank you very much for the New Look URL. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you all to the people that phoned in this evening. I hope to make it a little bit more streamlined next time for your viewing pleasure. It has been wonderful to spend this 3 hours with you guys, all the army who is here, and it's wonderful. I love the community that we've got going on. Let's keep it going. This lockdown is going to be hard on all of us. We're all going to be pulling our fucking hairs out by the end of it, but I'm hoping that we can bring you some sort of light relief once, maybe twice a week, doing this kind of shit. So is me, Warren, and the Degenerate. This track fucking rocks out with his cock out. I'm going to leave you with this, and I will leave you with these words. Stay safe, people. Don't get yourselves into trouble. Watch what you fucking do, because we're being watched like a hawk at the moment. I don't even want to go into how deep the state is and how bad it is. We're not here for that. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me this week. Catch me next week. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm doing a special. I'm going to set all my groove boxes up, and we're going to chat about groove boxes. We're going to bash the shit out of them. We're going to tell you what we like, what we don't like, and what should be improved. So until tomorrow, catch you all later, people.
Patiently, and the cultural shift began. In the 1999 Steve's discovered Twitter switching. People begin to take cultural shift.
My husband, the employee here, says, I volunteer.
I see. You feel you're normal?
I hope I'm normal. I think so.
Well, a little